This is an example that we did previously. What I want to do here is show you another way to get the right side and left side of the graph. So we've already calculated the value for the vertex, and we found the equation of the axis of symmetry. So what I need to do is I need to get some points on the right. Now in the previous example, we picked the next two x values, we plugged them in the equation, we calculated the y values, plotted the points, and reflected them across. Another way to get the points, if you don't want to make a table, is we can use this method, and it's over, and that would be how you go over horizontally. And then we have up. How many points do you go up? So to calculate it, let's say, for example, I'm at x equals 2. I'm going to go over 1. And I'm going to use that to calculate how many points I go up. Now, to figure out how many I go up, I'm going to take the amount I go over, and I'm going to square it, and then multiply it times my a value. So if I go over 1, that'd be 1 squared, and then times my a is 1. So that gives me 1 squared is 1 times 1 is 1. So I'm going to go over 1, and I'm going to go up 1, and that's my point. Now, what happens if I go over 2? So at my vertex, I'm going to go over 2. Well, I'll plug it in here. I'm going to go 2 squared times my a, which is 1. So 2 squared is 4, times 1 is 4. So I'm going to go over 1, or over 2, I'm sorry, and up 4. And there's my new point. So here's the right side of my parabola. And then again, I can reflect those points across the axis of symmetry. It's 1 to the right, I go 1 left. This is 2 to the right, I'm going to go 2 left. And I've got my new point for the left side. Now, another thing I also didn't mention in the last video, but the C right here, this is always your y-intercept. So technically, I could have found the vertex, plotted my y-intercept, reflected it across, and got the top 2 points. And then I would only have to figure out 1 point. And I could have gone over 1, square it, and get multiply times a, and figure out where I'm going to go up, and then reflect it across. And that would have been really quick also. So just remember that the C is the y-intercept.